Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today for this desk relief. And for class, you may want to grab a strap. If you don't have a strap at home, you can use a tie or a belt. And if you have blocks handy, feel free to grab them. They're not necessary, but if you know, for example, hamstrings or hips are a little tight, it's nice to have it handy so you can use it to elongate your arms and to make the poses a little more accessible. So grabbing that and then finding a comfortable seated position on your mat. Feel free to sit cross-legged or on your shins, have your spine nice and tall, shoulders are relaxed, and invite you to close your eyes. Just spending a few moments here to ground. So as you breathe in, feel your belly expand, feel your ribs gently separate, and your chest lift. When you breathe out, soften your shoulders. Feel free to let it out with a sigh, exhaling through the mouth. Just letting your day go. Releasing any unnecessary tension, as well as lingering thoughts or worries. See if you can just gently put it aside and spend the next 45 minutes focusing on what's happening on the mat, focusing on the sensation in your joints, in your limbs, in your body, as well as the quality of your breath. We'll begin today's practice with one breath together, so just connecting your palms in front of your heart in prayer. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Blink your eyes open, release your palms. We're going to start by standing. So feet are about hip width apart, toes pointing straight forward, feet are parallel. So this practice is a little different. We're not really flowing through vinyasas, but we are still moving with the breath and kind of jumping from pose to pose, targeting shoulders, spine, your hips, trying to help counter just long time spending sitting in front of our desks. So when we breathe in, reach your left arm up and over to the right side. And then exhale, bring your arms back. Inhale, right arm up over to the left. Coming back through. And again, breathe in, the left arm up and over. Come through center as you exhale. Inhale, switching sides again. Adding more to it. Coming back through center. Inhale, left arm over to the right side. Exhale, start to bring your left shoulder towards your right knee. And then come through center for a moment. Let your arms dangle. Feel free to grab opposite elbows. Just let your head hang. Let the weight of your spine draw downwards towards the ground. Have a slight bend to your knees. Gently sway side to side. And as you sway, feel your low back. Feel each vertebrae. Let the crown of your head point down. And feel free to bend the knees a little deeper if that feels more accessible for your forward fold. The next time you sway over to the left side, we're going to reach the right arm up and coming back to a side bend, but to the left side. And when you inhale next, we'll come through center, both arms by your side. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and then we'll have the right arm up again over to the left side. Then bring your right shoulder towards your left knee. Bend the knees a little, come through center. Grab opposite elbows, maybe adding a little bit of a bounce. So just letting your torso come down, maybe scooping your forearms forward as you kind of create these little circles with your forearms. So you're watching me here. Knees are slightly bent. And you're letting your torso lift and soften down. Feeling the back of your legs. Try not to grip too hard into your toes. Let your shoulders kind of be a little more loose here. And then pausing back into this dangle pose. Spine heavy, releasing the arms. You'll have your left arm reach over to the right side, coming up slowly into a side bend. And then as you inhale next, come through center, releasing your left arm. So we're going to move in this circular motion again. We're going to reach the left arm up and over to the right side and then start to fold forward from the right, coming through center. Go right with the right arm reaching to the left side, coming all the way up. And then switching. Have your right arm over to the left. And then again, coming all the way down, sweep your left arm over to the right side and coming all the way up. And then switching sides. So left arm over to the right again. So we're still drawing these circles. We're just switching directions every time we come up. So right arm leads up, and then right arm will lead back down through the left side. Then the left arm leads, and left arm leads to come back down. Moving the spine, feeling the hips, the legs. The right arm lifts up again, and then the right arm reach over, coming through. Left arm lifts, left arm lowers. Last round, right arm lifts, and release the right arm by your side. Turn the head, roll the shoulders. Good. And then we're going to lie on our belly. So bring the hands down, walk the feet back, and come to your belly and your chest. So hands next to your chest. Come to 3 rounds of cobra, not using the hands too much. Just draw your shoulders back, lift your heart, lightly push into your palms, toes reach back, and then exhale, release. 2 more. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, come down. 1 more time. Breathe in, lift up. And exhale, release. Good. I want you to reach your arms forward in front of you. So the back muscles, they tend to be underworked. So they end up being quite weak and overstretched if we spend too long sitting, especially if we don't have really good posture surrounding the spine. So we want to really make sure we're bringing strength back into our back body. So with the arms reaching forward, when you inhale next, I want you to lift everything up. Arms, legs, chest, face. And then sweep your arms back. If you have space, keep the arms straight. Otherwise, you can bend your elbows. Once the arms reach back, gently lower everything down. Tap the mat, and then when you breathe in again, lift everything up with your fingers reaching back, and then arms reach out to the side, straight forward, and then gently lower everything down. So just like that, again, we're going to inhale, lift everything up, arms reach forward, exhale, arms reach back, slowly come down. Then when we inhale again, lift everything up, arms reach back, reach forward, and then bring arms and legs down. Same thing, inhale, lift up, arms reach forward, exhale, sweep the arms back, lower everything down. Breathe in, lift up, arms reaching back. Then bring the arms forward and then lower. Again, inhale, everything lifts up. Arms go back as you breathe out and then lower down. Lift up, breathe in. Arms reach forward, lower down. 1 more, lift up, breathe in. Reach your arms back, release, and then we're going to lift up. Reach your arms out to the sides, bend your elbows when your palms next to your chest, release your legs, and lift your heart a little higher, coming back to cobra. Pausing here, hug your elbows in, make sure you're not letting your neck disappear into the shoulders. Draw your shoulders down, pull your heart forward, press your thigh bones down into the mat and see if you can pull your belly button in a little bit more. So really engaging your front core and pulling the belly button in helps to release a little bit of that pressure in our lower backs. Pull your shoulder blades together a little more. Squeeze the back muscles. Press your legs down. Take 1 more breath in. And when you exhale, release all the way down gently and come to tabletop. Push into your hands and knees as we lift up. Now, keeping your bum over the knees. So don't let your hips shift back or come forward too much. We come into a puppy stretch. The butt is over the knees. It tries to lift up towards the ceiling as the arms reach forward. And you can bring your forehead down as you try to melt your chest and your collarbones onto the mat. Or you can bring just the nose touching, hovering above the mat. Or you can look forward and bring your chin downwards. As long as there's no pain in the back of your neck, you're not feeling like you're applying too much pressure there. Pause here. Your bum sticks up, your knees push down, your arms reach forward, and your heart melts. And don't forget to breathe while you hold this pose. Arms can be a little wider. And when we inhale next, start to lift your spine back up. Walk your hands in. Turn the head. Feel your neck. Good. And then we'll come to a downward facing dog first. So palms shoulder width. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees. And to measure the distance between your hands and feet in your down dog, if you're unsure, you want to come to plank. Tap your shoulders over the hands. If you notice you have to walk your feet back more, then that's the distance. So from plank into down dog, the distance between the hands and feet should remain the same. Now in your down dog, draw your belly in, lift your bum up, try to press your heel down towards your mat. And then let your chest melt towards your shins as well. So in our down dog, we can get kind of that puppy stretch, stretching out the thoracic spine, the front of your ribs. Might feel the sides of your ribs. When we inhale, I want you to swing the right leg up. And exhale, bring the right knee to your right arm. Inhale, swing the leg back up. And again, right knee, right arm. Exhale. One more inhale. Sweep the leg up. Exhale, right knee, right arm. And then inhale, lift the right leg. So we're just bringing some movement into the right hip. Bend the right knee. Point your right knee up towards the ceiling as you push your right foot to the left side. Breathing into the right side body. Take an inhale. And when you exhale, I want you to step your right foot outside the right hand so it's at the right edge of your mat. Bending the knee. So if you were in your downward dog, that back foot stays where it was before in your down dog, and your right foot steps where the hands are, and that should be the right distance for your legs. Bending the right knee, you want the knee staying stacked over your heel, not coming too far forward. If your foot is not far forward enough, you're going to have the knee past the ankle, so walk the foot forward. Good. From here, the foot is still at the edge of the mat. When you inhale, I want you to sweep the arms up, coming to a high lunge. And when you exhale, slowly bring your fingers, your hands back down onto the mat. Good. Ground into the feet. Again, inhale, lift the arms up. And then exhale, just slowly bring the hands back down. One more time, we're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Now when we exhale, lower the left knee down gently, never dropping the knee. Let your hips push forward. Bring your hands to the hips. Elbows point back, shoulder blades squeeze together. When you inhale, push the hips back. Maybe the right leg straightens a little bit more. When you exhale, let the hips push forward. Ground into the right heel. Feel free to lift the right toes. Again, inhale, push your hips back. Exhale, let the hips melt forward. Ground into the right heel. Feel like you're trying to drag the right heel in. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down onto the mat. Walk your hands forward. One big step. Now, lift the back knee. Good. Elbows hug inwards. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your elbows. Try to bring your elbows down towards the mat. It may not touch. That's okay. Inhale, lift your elbows back up. Again, exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, lift the elbows. 3 more. Elbows come downwards. Lift it up. Keep that back knee lifted high. Legs are strong. 2 more. Elbows bend. Lift it up. 1 more. Elbows bend. Lift it up. Walk your hands back in. Good. Now, you can lower your left knee down. You're welcome to keep it lifted if you like. Your left hand, keep it 1 step forward, actually. So don't bring it in line with your foot. Walk the left hand forward. I want you to sweep your right arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your right forearm downwards. Maybe it taps the mat. You're going to have the back knee lifted. Again, you're going to inhale, sweep your right arm up and bring it behind you. So you're opening the chest. Exhale, try to bring your right forearm. Maybe it touches the mat. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, right elbow, forearm down. 2 more. Open the chest. Reach the right arm back. Keep the front knee bent. And then bring your right forearm downwards. 1 more. Open up. Reach the hand back, maybe a few bounces, and then exhale, right elbow down. Pause for a moment. It may not touch the mat all the way. Have your left hand support you. Try to squeeze the right knee in a little. Push your left heel back. Take 1 more inhale. And when you exhale, both hands on the mat. lower your left knee, untuck the left toes. Come to fingertips, try to lift the chest. If you have blocks handy, I would actually use blocks here. It will help you stretch the front of the body a little bit more. So you push the hips forward, try to lengthen the heart. You can also just bring hands back onto the hips if you like, or hands can stay on the mat and try to lift the chest. Push your hips towards the front edge of your mat. Breathe. So feeling that right hip. One more inhale. And one more exhale. I want you to lift the back knee. Step your left foot to the left edge of your mat. Shake out the legs. Grab opposite elbows. Let your head relax. And gently sway side to side. Feet are as wide as the mat. You can have bend to your knees. You might really notice the difference between your right and your left hip here. So we mostly just worked on that one side. Breathe. When you inhale next, release the hands. Palms are shoulder width. Let's slowly walk the feet back. Come to your down dog. Check the distance between your hands and feet. Inhale, come to plank pose. And then exhale back to down dog. Good. Melt your chest towards your knees and your shins. Palms push firmly. When you inhale next, let's sweep the left leg up. Exhale, bring your left knee, touch the left elbow. Again, inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. One more time. Sweep the leg up. Breathe in. Try to bring the left knee, touch the left elbow. Then lift the left leg. Bend the left knee. Turn your hip open. Squeeze the left heel towards your bum. Lift the knee to point it up towards the ceiling. Push your bottom heel down towards the mat. Stretch the left side body. Breathe in. When you exhale, step the left foot next to the left hand at the edge. Once again, you need that stance to be long. If the stance is too short, you're not going to get the front of the right hip to open. All right, so we're bending that left knee. When we inhale, I want you to sweep your arms up, strong legs. When we exhale, very lightly, bring your hands back down. The slower you can move, the better. Again, we're going to inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. One more, you're going to inhale, lift up. And then we're pausing here. You can bring the hands to the hips if you like. Gently lower the right knee down. Don't let it drop. Good. Pushing the hips forward. Elbows point back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Feel free to lift the left toes, but I really want you to push your heel down, especially when we push the hips forward. When we inhale, send the butt back a little. Maybe the left leg can start to straighten. Exhale, bend the left knee. Push your hip crease towards the front edge of your mat. And then again, breathe in. Exhale, bend. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Keep pushing the hips forward. Bring your hands down. And you can keep the back knee down if you like, or lift it. I actually like it lifted a little bit more, as that will actually stretch. I feel the stretch deeper in my right hip flexor. Your hands are going to walk forward one step. All right, so we're trying to bring the elbows down where the hands would be. Shoulders away from the ears. I want you to breathe in. Lift that back knee if you can. Exhale. Elbows come down. They may just hover. They may not touch the mat. And when you inhale, you just want to lift it back up. All right. So again, exhale, nice and slow. Don't drop your forearms. Inhale, lift up. 3 more. Breathe. 2 more. And 1 more. Lifting back up. Good. So basically the right hand can kind of stay there. Left hand can walk back, lower the right knee. So I like the right hand forward so it doesn't get in the way of the left hand, and I'm not putting too much weight into the wrist. So when you inhale, sweep your left arm back, up and back. And then exhale, bring your left elbow downwards. You can lift the back knee. Again, inhale, left arm back. Exhale, left forearm downwards. Inhale. And again, bring it down. 2 more. Breathe. Open the chest. Maybe a little bounce in the shoulder. Exhale, left forearm down. 1 more. Open. And bring it downwards. Pause here. Try to hug your left thigh in. Maybe the left forearm doesn't touch all the way to the mat. That's okay. Take an inhale. And when you exhale, come to both your hands. Lower the right knee if it's still lifted. Push your hips forward. Maybe come to fingertips. Try to lift the heart. You can, again, find blocks, using them at any height. Try to lift the chest, pushing the hips. You can also come all the way back up. So this gets into the right hip flexor, the crease here, the front of the hip, which when we're sitting a lot, this gets tight. Breathe. And then we'll lift the back knee. Step the right foot to the right edge of the mat. Shake out the legs. Grab opposite elbows. Let your spine dangle. When we're in this dangle pose, your spine decompresses. So you're actually creating a little more space between the vertebrae, each vertebrae, using the help of gravity and the weight of our torso, so that we can get taller again. Usually by the end of the day, we're a little shorter than when we first wake up at night, in the morning. And at nighttime, our spine elongates again when we're lying and parallel to the floor. When you inhale next, start to turn your toes outwards and begin to bend your knees, coming to your squat, your malasana. Elbows can push the knees outwards, palms can be in prayer, lifting your chest forward. Breathe here. So we're working a lot actually into our hips today, and almost kind of like collateral, not damage, but collateral benefit. We're working into the spine and the shoulders, but primarily through kind of focusing on hip movement or hip flossing. So from our malasana, use the help of the hands if you need. You can bring them behind you as you start to sit down. Straighten out your legs. Shake it out. So still kind of working on hips and hamstrings now, but we're adding kind of spine and shoulders as well. So your left leg is going to stay straight. You're going to bend your right knee and bring the sole of the right foot inside your left thigh. So legs look like a tree pose. So again, left leg straight, right knee is bent. We're going to bring the left hand out to the left side off the mat. We're going to do slow the first round. You're going to reach your right arm over to the left side. So adding a side bend, and push your right thigh downwards. It may not touch the mat, that's okay. Push your right butt cheek downwards as well as you lift your right ribs. Take another inhale. And when you exhale, start to reach your right arm forward as you lean forward. You're not necessarily grabbing the foot. You can grab the side or your shin, side of your shin. You can hold the foot. Try to lengthen your chest towards your foot and flex the foot here. Your left hand stays where it is. Stay at the left side off the mat onto the floor. And try to find length in the lower back. And then your right arm's going to reach out to the right side. And then sit up. Bring the right hand behind you. Fingers are going to point back. Point your left toes. Come onto your right shin. Lift the hips. My left hand's going to sweep in front of my chest. It's going to go across my face. As I tilt my head back, left arm's going to reach back. No pain in the neck. Heart and butt is lifted up. And then as my left hand travels to the left side again, completing that circle, I'm going to slowly sit down. Bring my left hand down. Reach my right arm up. Breathe in. Right arm to the left. Exhale, come forward. Now we're moving more fluidly, reaching towards the left foot. And then as I finish my exhale, I'm going to breathe in, sweep the right hand behind me, lift the hips, left arm in front of the belly, the chest, the face, reaching behind. And then sitting or my bum down slowly, left hand down, right arm over to the left side, side bend, push the right thigh down, then begin to reach forward. So I'm drawing these really elaborate big circles with my whole body. Right arm reaching out behind you. Left arm comes across your body as you lift your hips. And then as the left arm reaches to the left side, I'm going to sit back down. Right hand lifts as the left arm comes down. Right arm reaches over to the left side. Just let your breath be natural here. Come forward, move over to the right. Right hand goes all the way back. Lift your bum, left arm across and overhead. Left arm to the left side, bum comes down. Left hand down, right arm up. Last one here. Reach forward, push your butt back. Reach over to the right side with your head, with your right arm. You're drawing a circle with the whole body. Left arm across the chest, the face as you lift your bum up. Left hand coming down as my butt comes down. Right arm over to the left side. And this time, right hand forward towards the left leg. And you're going to pause here for a moment. Fold. So you let the head rest downwards. And when you're aiming to bring the face towards the leg, you're stretching the entire back. So hamstring, including the back of the spine. If you want to target more of your hamstring, instead of trying to bring your face down, try to lift your heart and your face towards your foot instead. And taking the rounding out of the spine so that we isolate the stretch in the hamstrings a little more. Take another full breath here. And then when you inhale, we're going to slowly sit up. Turn the head, roll out the shoulders, lean back, straighten out the right leg, shake it out. If you plan on using a strap, have it handy when you lie down. So lying on our spine, you can pause here for a moment, just feeling neutral spine, hips, shoulders are also neutral. Take a moment here, enjoy feeling the sensation in the body in stillness. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Now, I want you to bend your left knee, hug your left leg in. So just squishing the left thigh towards the left side of your torso, towards your left shoulder. And this is where you can use your strap. Bringing the strap to the sole of your foot, maybe at the ball or to where the arch is, and you can use as much slack as you need, but you're going to start with a half happy baby. Your right hand can help push your right hip and right thigh down. You're also welcome to do this with the right knee bent, foot on the mat, and this will take, if it's really intense with the right leg straight in the right hip, this will focus more on the left hip. So you're trying to pull the knee down towards the left side next to your ribs, down towards the floor. So you can have the strap, or you can be holding it with your hand as you draw the knee down. And then when you inhale, you're trying to straighten the leg. So this is where you might find having the strap is a little easier. So if you're not using the strap, you can hold the outside or inside of the foot. And then again, next time you exhale, you're bending the knee, trying to bring the knee towards the ground next to your ribs. Your sole of the foot stays parallel to the ceiling. Again, you're going to inhale, straighten the left leg, push the heel up, but draw your thigh bone into the hip. And then exhale, bend your left knee. Again, trying to bring the knee down. And then again, straighten the leg. Bend the knee. One more. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the left knee. Good. Now from here, you're going to transfer, if you're holding the foot with the strap, it's the same thing. You're going to hold the strap with your right hand, or you're holding, I like to hold the outside of the foot if I'm not using a strap. So from here, you're starting off kind of in that half happy baby shape. Your left arm reaches out. You're going to twist first, bringing your left leg over to the right side, and then slowly straighten the leg. So this is where you might want to use a strap. And then you're going to bend the knee and come back, bringing your left lower back onto the mat. So again, you're bringing it over, straighten the leg, bend the knee, bring it back, bring the spine back. 3 more. Roll over to the right side of your hip, straighten the left leg, and then exhale, slowly come back. Again, roll to the right side, straighten the left leg as best you can, bend the knee, come back. Last one. Bring it over, straighten, and pause. You might bring the foot downwards towards the floor. Your left arm is reaching out to the left side. Try to bring your left shoulder down. Breathe. Still holding the strap. If you're holding the foot, hold the big toe. From here, when you inhale, come through center with the legs straight. So you can be holding the strap. And once again, you're going to bring the leg over with it straight. Then lifting it back up. Just one more. Bring it over. You can be holding the big toe. You're going to hold the strap. And then lifting it back up. You're going to pause. You can hold the strap with both your hands here. Flex your toes. And maybe bending the elbows a little, or walk your hands up the strap towards the foot. Maybe you're somewhere close to the foot, but not quite grabbing it, holding the strap. That is fine. But make sure you're really flexing your ankle. Breathing here, pushing your right thigh down. Or again, you can keep the right knee bent. Breathe. Now, keeping the lines, you're going to release the hands, put your strap off to the side. Arms will reach up. Breathe in. When you exhale, lift the head and the shoulder blades, reach your arms forward, and try to bring your thigh a little closer towards your face, so you're engaging the core, the quad. Arms reach forward. Try to press the right leg down, or you can still have the right knee bent. And then release your head. We'll slowly release the left leg. Shake it out. Left hip, right hip might feel a little different as you lie here. Arms reach overhead. Let's take a big stretch here. Breathe through the nose. And sigh it out. Hug both legs in. And if you like, you can rock yourself up to seated. You can roll to one side to sit up. So you're finding seated position again. Legs out in front of you. We're bending the left knee, sole of the left foot inside the right thigh. So the first round, really slow just to get the movement, and subsequent rounds aren't super fast, but you want to be mindful of your breath. So right hand's coming out to the right side. My right leg is straight, left knee is bent. I'm going to reach my left arm over to the right side. While I reach, I'm pushing my left thigh, left hip down to help create space in the left side body. I might bend the right elbow downwards. Good. Take an inhale. Now when we exhale, my left hand's going to reach to the outside of the right calf, towards the ankle, maybe the foot. And this first time, really working on chest forward. So not rounding your spine, and your butt pushes back against your heart, reaching forward so that you get into the hamstring. My right hand staying off the mat on the right side. Breathe into the lower back. Breathe into the back of the right leg. And then from here, your left hand's going to reach forward out to the left side. As you sit up, bring your left hand behind you. Point your right toes. Come to your left shin, right foot. Right arm's going to sweep forward in front of your belly, in front of your chest, and then over your face to where your head is pointing. And then reach your right arm out to the right side as you slowly sit down. Bring the right hand down, left arm reaching over to the right side. Try to breathe in here. And when you exhale, right hand starts to reach forward. You're drawing a huge circle. Lean your chest forward. Everything comes to the left side. Bring your left hand down. Lift your hips up. Right arm in front of the belly, the chest, your face, overhead. Right arm reaching to the right side as you slowly sit down. Right hand down, left arm over to the right. Continue to draw these elaborate big circles. Reach forward to the left. Right hand reach forward as your bum lifts. Right arm reaching to the left side in front of your face. Overhead to the right side. Sit down. Left arm lifts. Right hand comes down. Side bend. Forward to the left. Right arm to the left as you lift your bum, open the heart, right arm down, bum comes down, left arm lifts up. Last circle we're drawing here, Reach forward, reach to the left. Left hand behind you, lift the bum. Reach your right arm. And then complete that circle. Bum down, right hand down. Left arm reaching over to the right. And come forward. Grab the foot or the leg this time. And then fold. So again, you can work on face coming downwards, but don't force it if it's not ready. And you're breathing along the entire back body, along the spine, the back of the right leg. If you want to target the hamstring, draw your thigh bone in and try to lift your chest forward. And you should notice that that will intensify the sensation in the back of your right thigh. Breathe. And then we'll slowly sit up, straighten out both your legs, shake it out, lie down. Have your strap handy if you're going to use it for the right side. Take a moment here in a neutral position like our Savasana. You can feel your hips, taking a deep breath in, long breath out. We'll hug the right leg in. Squishing the right thigh close to the right side of the ribs, the right knee towards the right shoulder. Flex the right ankle. You can hold the inside or the outside of the right foot or use your strap. So start in half happy baby. Left leg can stay straight or you can bend the left knee, but try not to lift your left butt cheek or left side of your lower back. So you're trying to draw the right knee down towards the ground next to the ribs. And then when you inhale, slowly straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee. So hold the strap or hold the foot. Again, inhale, extend, push the heel up. At the same time, pull the thigh bone into the hip. Exhale, bend the right knee. Again, extend, breathe in. Breathe out, bend. Again, 2 more, extend, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, extend and bend. Keeping the knee bent, switch hands. So if you're holding the strap, just hold the strap. If you're holding the foot, hold the pinky side of the foot. Try to keep your head and your shoulder blades on the mat, but your right arm can reach out. So you're starting to twist first, keeping the knee bent. Once you've completed the twist, then you can inhale, straighten the right leg to the left side, and then bend the knee, come back through center. Again, twist first, breathe out, inhale, straighten the right leg, exhale, bend the right knee, return through center, breathing in. Again, come through, twist, extend the leg, bend the knee, coming back. 2 more, twist first, then just work on straightening the leg. Bend, come back. Last one, roll to the left hip, straighten the right leg slowly, bend the right knee, coming back. And then go through to the left again, straighten the leg, we're going to pause. You're going to hold the big toe. Reaching your foot over, try to have your right shoulder blade come down. Squeeze a little, the inner thighs a little. Using the strap or holding the big toe, you're going to bring the leg through center with the leg straight or as straight as you can keep it. And then back to the twist when you exhale. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, pull it up. Keep the strap if you need. You're going to hold the foot with both, hold your strap or your foot with both hands. Flex your ankle. Draw the thigh bone in. Push your heel up. Breathe. Take an inhale. Reach your arms forward as you lift your spine up. Draw the belly in. Try to engage your quad. Leg might be a little shaky. Arms reach forward. Push your left leg down or left bum down. Take another breath in. Release your spine. Release the right leg. Shake out the legs. Arms reach overhead. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Arms can stay overhead if that feels nice. You can bend your elbows into cactus. You can reach your arms out. You can have your arms by your side or on your belly. Let's come into a short Savasana. If you need longer, you're always welcome to pause the video. Eyes are closed. Taking a moment here, letting all your efforts melt. And trying to keep this space, this mental space right now while you're lying on the mat, keep it just about you lying on the mat. Don't let your day seep in just yet. Allow the entire body to soften. The next time you breathe in, start to feel your belly expand again. Turn your head slowly side to side. Move your fingers, wrists, toes, ankles. You could stretch the arms overhead again. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Bend your knees and just gently hug the legs into the body again, towards the chest. Rock side to side. You can rock to one side to sit up. You can rock back and forth to sit up. And finding a tall spine and a comfortable seated position. Shoulders relaxed, eyes closed. Just taking a moment, reconnecting with your breath and your body. And we will close with the sound of Om. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Take a deep breath in. Om. Bowing your head. Thank yourself for making time for your practice. And I thank you for joining me today. Hope you're able to find some peace, love, and gratitude. Take that with you. Share it with everyone you interact with. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. As always, we're so grateful that you join us for practice, and thank you for your support. If you have any questions, comments, please don't hesitate. Send us a message. Let us know. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope to see you all soon on the mat again. Thank you.